His trust to guide us home. Hearts wide open, winds that shift. This is the magic of a fearless risk.
Going for an adventure, and you're coming with us.
Welcome back! I finally did it. I finally finished editing another episode of our adventures around the countryside. And so we have a new episode for you, which you will get to enjoy with some fresh music that AI helped me create. So yeah, enjoy this.
We've still got one more bag to go on there.
Yeah, that's heaps of space.
You just be swashed it. Just remember, you can lean back on it, but I guess that's not too bad. Because you're leaning on the bar.
Looks secure.
Feet on the dirt, sky in my lungs. Running with the wild where the fearless belong. No map, no chains, no borrowed time. Only the road and a heart untied. We are the fire, we are the way. Breaking the mold, unafraid. Oh, we rise, we roll. Through the dust, through the stone. No more silence, no disguise. We speak the truth, we live untired. Echoes of the old world, whispers of the new. Carving out a path where the wild winds blew. No fear, no shame, no looking back. Only the song of the open track. Let the river guide us home. Let the stars light up our bones. We don't follow, we don't hide. We ride the edge, we own the sky. Oh, we rise, we roam. Through the dust, through the stone. No more silence, no disguise. We speak the truth, we live untied. We live untied. Echoes of the old world, whispers of the new. Carving out a path where the wild winds blew. No fear, no shame, no looking back. Only the song of the open track. Let the river guide us home. Let the stars light up our bones. We don't follow, we don't hide. We ride the edge, we own the sky. Oh, we rise, we roam. Through the dust, through the stone. No more silence, no disguise. We speak the truth, we live untied. We live untied.
Just me, take.
Oh gosh. Ready?
I'm not gonna lie, narrating this has been difficult. This is probably like my 10th, maybe 13th take, but we love a good challenge. That's why we ride in all weather. That's why we ride when it rains or storms. We don't give a shit about your comfort, but I have to do it, otherwise it's not gonna be entertaining. It's just gonna be music and views, and that gets boring after a while. But hey, we didn't leave under clear skies, but every now and then we got a break from the rain, and the landscapes were pretty beautiful. I mean, look at that. You have to say, like, Aotearoa has some of the most beautiful, changing landscapes. And so it makes a pretty interesting ride when you get to actually be on the bike, in nature, in the landscapes, feeling it all. Riding is so different to travelling by car. You really feel every part of the journey. You don't just view it all. You feel the cold through your jacket. You feel the weight of the wind. Sometimes you can hear the sounds of the world around you. But it is pretty beautiful, I must say. And one of the things that Ra and I love about being 2-up is that we get to capture all this cool footage while he concentrates on getting us to wherever safely. So we're a pretty good team, him and I. And even though I've got dreams of being on a bike of my own, that's a little way off in the distance. At least not until summer comes back around, I think. But anyway, we had our intercoms, so we could talk to each other when we wanted to. And at this point, our bodies were starting to feel the lengthy journey we had been on. Day 3, and we kinda worked our way up to the longest part of the journey, which was today's riding. And we were about an hour and a half away from our destination. But when the sun did crack through for a second, Ra and I were able to laugh at the absurdity of it all. And it certainly helped knowing that even in the wet, winding road, where we were staying would have a hot shower and a warm bed. That's always a privilege. And we're pretty lucky to have that. Freedom, money, time, each other. It's not always easy. I think any partnership can attest to, the complications and moodiness of one when we're on an adventure, but it's all part of it. And the adventure is never just about getting there. For us, it's about the trust it takes to ride into the unknown together, to be in it, soaked, sniffling and a little sore, but still choosing to chase the feeling of freedom that comes from casual planning and a full tank.
That road is unreal, eh? And the gorge and you can see all the goats.
Yeah, there's heaps of goats.
But the roads are so, imagine if it was really in the summertime. Well,
Got a vitamin C pool.
no, I only want one.
Chuck them back. Your hands are cleaner than mine, probably.
They're only 250s.
Oh, okay.
Bike.
What?
I love my bike. I reckon I should just fucking buy a low key one of these. It's just the ultimate
Sell
bike.
that one, the low K one.
Yeah. And just get a taller screen, because your screen is taller than mine, I reckon.
Yeah.
Some real criminals.
So, after a bit of a break and a top up of our vitamin C, we get back on the bike and we head off to our mystery location. Have you worked out where we're heading to yet? Can you take a guess? Anyway, as you can see, we surrendered to life, and life produced a bit more of a dry spell for us, which was kinda nice. It meant we dried off before we got to our location. And from this point on, there was a few spots of nice views and beautiful spaces, but then it kind of just became suburbia and looked like every other Kiwi town, which, Kiwis have an aesthetic, I guess. But we didn't come here to judge the towns, we came here to ride some roads, and that we did. We rode, we arrived.
Beautiful weather, said the ducks.
G'day. Yeah, I'll do that there. We're here.
Having a hot cup of tea after having a really good ride.
Yeah, 4 hours today, 3 hours yesterday, and 2 hours.
The day before.
Yeah,
So we're slowly getting fitter.
slowly.
Ride fit.
Ride fit. And can you guess where we are? Probably. We're in
The
Taranaki.
winterless Taranaki.
The
Where it never
Taranaki.
rains.
We're
Except
in,
for today.
yeah, it's New Plymouth. We're in Fitzroy Beach. We're right next to the beach, and it's kind of pissing down a bit. But we've got a cabin, and it's got a hot shower, and Paul's got a tent.
He's got a cold shower out there.
He's having a cold shower. So yeah, we just came down for a quick trip. It's holiday season. We didn't realise it was school holidays when we booked, but it is what it is. Traffic's not been too bad, and we've just decided that, you know what, time for another ride somewhere, so that's what we're doing. And that's where we're going. That's where we are. We haven't actually got too many plans. We might go check out the Forgotten Highway. Other than that, we are just going to eat, rest, and enjoy a breakaway from the Aotearoa. Thoughts on our accommodation?
I think it's quite good, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's pretty cosy.
it's very cozy.
Oh, it's nice and warm. We've got a hot shower. We can make cups of teas and coffees.
Yeah, the only criticism I have is it needs more hooks, because we've got all our gear just wet everywhere.
And
But there's a heater and stuff.
light.
Everything is white. We're going to get this so dirty.
We're from the country, man.
We're from up north in the mud.
From the mud. And we come to this. Oh, looks like if I even touched that, I would get a stain on it.
Oh, baby, you did.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Not again.
They're going to charge you a cleaning fee, you know.
I'd say so.
That's probably why they do it, so they can charge you a cleaning fee. We are happy.
We're in our warm cabin that we didn't have to pitch when we got here.
Oh, such luxury. We're so fortunate.
Some wet weather gear before we came down, and I'm so dry after being in the rain for hours. I'm so lucky and so happy. And my neck handled it too. I've got a neck injury and it handled it.
We know. You talk about it every episode.
Probably. So,
Just to remind you, anyway. He's not
I'm
as
healing.
he's not as sexy on the inside as he is on the outside.
Good looks come with. There's got to be something.
Something about pain makes you wise.
Something like that.
Some goddamn sunshine. How do I get to the beach from here? Maybe over here. We're not really doing too much today. We were going to go out when the weather's cleared up, which is now, I guess. So we'll do that. I just want to go see the beach, but there's freaking trees everywhere. I don't know how. I'm guessing I go this way. Yes. Yes? I think so. Yes, I'm correct. There was a lot of rain last night. Oh, good jeebus, look at that stuff. Wow. Good lord. Wow. Look at this. Look at this sand. Look at this beach. I don't know if you can hear anything that I'm saying. I've been very sick. Well, not very sick. I've just had the sniffles the last few days. Look at all this driftwood. This is amazing. I'm coming out here without Ra. Whoops. I had to. It was sunny. I went. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, look, you can see the mountain. You probably can't. But I can see the mountain in the background. It's got snow on it. It's so black. And look at these tiny little shells. They're so pretty. There's so many of them. And they're purple. I wish I had a better camera than this. Gosh, it's bloody nice out here. I wonder if that was the only way in. Maybe I can get up over there. Wow. I should probably walk back the way I just came. Oh well. We're doing it different now. Right, I got the sniffles a day before we left. And it's been so annoying having a runny nose in my helmet. And the weather was mostly good except for yesterday, which you would have seen. So we're pretty lucky, really. This whole trip was just kind of a spur of the moment. We had planned it a couple of months in advance. But we just decided, you know what, let's just do something. Oh, there's some stairs. And so we're doing it, because I haven't actually been down here and like visited this space before. So that's pretty cool. I like it. I like what I see.
Straight across the Tasman, eh?
Like at least in Opo, we've got the sand dunes that kind of protect us from the wind.
Yeah, a little bit. It's pretty nice. So nice. Be the best exfoliator. It's so full of vitamins.
How black the sand is, man.
It's black.
This sand's so racist.
It's actually pretty warm. Maybe not so warm.
So, it's cleared. It's dried up. I'm going for a cruise. We're exploring New Plymouth. And we're taking the bikes out. And you get to witness a little wall. Do I have much to say about that? Not really. Other than Ra and I both quite liked aspects of the area. The drawback was how windy it is, and we suspect that it's windy like that all the time. Could we see ourselves living there one day? Probably not. It was nice to visit, and it was pretty cool that we got to catch up with some of the family that Paul had that lives there. But other than that, we're quite happy just cruising around, and there's so many different roads. And although we didn't go and explore the mountain itself, and unfortunately I couldn't capture any footage of it, though it did clear up a couple of times for us to be able to see it, we didn't really get that close to it, and so we mostly just explored the outer suburbs and some of the coastal roads and just rode the ride of the roads, basically. And we still enjoy that. We have a lot of fun just riding the motorbike, and that's what riding motorbikes for us is about, is just riding, and especially on new roads it's a bit more of a challenge. So it's a bit more exciting. And of course they never have no problems. There's always something, right?
Wanna advocate.
Sleeves at the ends.
It's a style, baby. Just like kind of style. We create fashion.
Trying to put it on in and out a few times to get it to clear to clean its contacts.
Alright, see what happens. There's no noise.
Ah. So that's a start. Stand down, maybe.
Yeah, there we go.
I must just naturally put the stand up whenever I jump on it.
Yeah, you
I
do.
don't even notice.
Yeah. Been so bad at filming and blogging and talking and stuff, because what do you even talk about? What do you even say? to the internet, to the actually, that's not the point. The point is making the memories, isn't it? Capturing the memes, vlogging and documenting the life, our life, the fearless life, where we take risks. Fearless risk, dream out. Could be something as simple as that, eh? I don't know why. It shouldn't really change anything.
They might be linked somehow and that one's playing up, but I'd say it's because it fucking rained hard out last night.
Yeah.
But what would that have to do with it raining? So many fucking things. Relay. Indicator relay. Well, indicator flasher unit actually.
Worked it out. Gotta go buy a new one.
So, fortunately for us, Ramika's one of those smarty pants with a brain who loves to solve problems. And being a qualified mechanic and builder, he's just got the knack for working things out. On our ride today specifically, we were heading out to a place called, it's actually called the Republic of, I'm gonna butcher this, I apologize, Whanamomona. I totally said that wrong. But we're heading out there, and it's also where the Forgotten Highway is, but we didn't quite make it that far out. So before we leave, we gotta make sure our tank's full because we were pretty certain that there wouldn't be any gas stops on the way, but we hoped that maybe there was food. And yeah, we probably should have checked our phones before we did that, because everything was closed until 4 o'clock, and it was about 2 o'clock when we got there.
This world exists from far from what my eyes can see. All that is known is just comfort for all there won't be. Take a risk and find out whether or not you'll have regret. Make a life for yourself that you won't want to claim. I have seen him in the darkness, I won't let the shadow be my enemy. We made a pact and we are friends now. All we both want is a life of serenity. No more warring, no more fighting, just bliss and sweet riding. Not realistic, they all say. No risk coming anyway. Why should we wait and feel when life is here and all that could be made of? But this time is joy and love and fresh air. There was a time when nothing made life that important, so we made a pact, and now we're friends. All we want is to life free while we get no offense. Make a life for yourself that you won't want to quit. I have seen and in the darkness I won't let the shadow be. I have seen and in the darkness I won't let the shadow be my enemy. No, no more worrying, no more worrying, no more fighting. This is a life of what we both want is a life free while we can no offense. No more worrying, no more life is here and all that could be made of. For this time is joy and love and fresh air all on a road of our desire. No more worrying, no more lying.
right now, we don't know that is going to be the case, and so we're cruising, riding, enjoying these roads, thinking, holy shit, this is beautiful, because it is beautiful. It's one of the coolest, windiest rides, and when the weather was really nice and sunny like today and the road was dry, it was like very, very cool ride. One of the coolest. I would say this was our highlight, was getting to ride these roads. And yeah, there were quite a few dodgy patches. Definitely could do with a new seal, like you'd be able to go a lot faster if it was, but if you're just cruising and enjoying a nice, scenic ride, then this is one of the coolest rides that you could possibly take. After you leave Stratford, you take Highway 43. Take Highway 43, and it just takes you the whole way out there, and it's basically just farmland and hills and windies. And when I filmed this was October 2024, so it's just the perfect time because everything's green and beautiful and it smells so fresh. And yeah, make sure you got enough gas to get there and back, because there ain't no gas stations, okay? Okay.
The call of words no one can say. Crippling, the feeling that comes when one doesn't obey. Our life is not quite the same. We live and learn and sometimes play. But when the rest look at us, they yell and curse that we are lost. But you can't shame the fire that's born in the bones of the bold. You can curse what you don't understand, but we're not yours to hold. But we aren't lost because we're wandering. We have a guide that shows us the way. Not sure of the whole plan, but we fully understand. This is our life to live, and so it is.
We got the snacks, baby. We got the souvenirs, bitches, and the advantages. And we're ready to snack and sleep and shower and shit.
Time is all the time happening all at once. A spiral spinning, a beating drum we dance upon. We've been told to sit down, to follow the line, but we weren't born to fall in line. We are the glitch in the code, the spark in the void. We are not broken, we're just not destroyed. Because we're wandering. We have a guide that shows us the way. Not sure of the whole plan, but we're not yours to hold. We aren't lost because we're wandering. We have a guide that shows us the way. Not sure of the whole plan, but we fully understand. We aren't lost because we're wandering. We have a guide that shows us the way. Not sure of the whole plan, but we fully understand. This is our life to live, and so it is. And so it is. Suno will be fearless. Risk everything.
Last day, and it's the best day. And we're heading home today. Beautiful day to be leaving. Oh well.
Finally see snow on the mountain.
Maybe, if we can see it. Whatever. Whatever. We'll see it on the way out. Whatever. Look at that. It's finally a beautiful, nice day. Look at this ocean. It's so pretty now. I should have gotten up early and gone for a swim. Oh well. It's still bloody cold. But I ain't no bitch. I would have done it, but I didn't. So, that makes me a bitch? I guess that makes me a bitch.
no brakes, just sky and soul. Every mile we're breaking the mold. Ride on, dreamer, chase the spark. You are the flame that lights the dark.
Anyway, that's all for now, folks.
Fearless, fearless risk. Live free, my deep love.